welcome to my video. How are you everyone? I hope you all always well and healthy. I'm Scuba. I'm college student at Mulawaman University. Now I want to talk about hobby. Talking about hobby is definitely related to the activity we like. There are a lot of useful activities that you can make as a hobby. One of which is sport. Sport, from here we know that exercise is useful and healthy. But have you ever imagined that sport actually can endanger your life? How? That's why I'm going to talk about extreme sport that can endanger life. Let's check.
1. Downhill.
This one sport is an activity carried out from a place that has a certain height by cycling and dropping down. In this extreme sport, there are many obstacles that are faced, meaning the injury might have to become commonplace, such as the case of the national athlete Nivera Ufrotun and the head of the Klaten Transportation Department. At first they fell and fainted while going downhill, allegedly because of the steep arena and lots of rock, but when they go to the hospital, their life could not be helped.
2. Rock climbing.
Rock climbing is an outdoor sport and is one part of mountain climbing that cannot be done by walking but must use certain equipment and technique to get through it. You know guys, there is something worse than rock climbing, namely is free climbing. At first, usually the same thing, but this sport is more dangerous because people sleep without using tools. Wow, it's so scary. How about if just a little work, it can fight right away, and I'm sure it will kill you. So just imagining is so scary.
3. Base jumping and skydiving.
Basically, base jumping is similar to skydiving, but what distinguishes is the place to jump and the rules for opening the parachute. If on skydiving you will free fall from the plane and then open your parachute at the specific height, while base jumping makes jump from the high place such as tower, mountain, and others, and then open the parachute. It is close of the main line, even though it is very dangerous and has claimed many victims. Not a few people still pursue this sport because according to them, this activity is very fun.
4. Scuba diving and free diving.
Actually, if you talk about diving, you immediately remember the beautiful sea, but what you know? Besides the many benefits, diving is also dangerous. So, diving is divided into two. The first is scuba diving, where we dive using tools, and free diving, we dive without using tools. So before diving, we have to really check the equipment, otherwise life-threatening accidents can occur. As in the case of the tourists from England, George, when the group arrived at the dive spot, the victim was greeted by the dive master, started diving. At a depth of 9 meters, George suddenly had difficult breathing and panic. He immediately let go of the regulator. Say this, dive instructor Nicole Jagger tried to help, but the victim continued to rebel. George was immediately taken to the medic room at Wakatobi Dive Resort in Tomia for further medical treatment. On confronted, his life was not safe. So guys, if you really want to dive, make sure you also are already an expert. Like me, I'm actually see people doing diving and really want to try it. But I know I cannot swim, so I just watch other people videos.
5. Rafting.
Review cruising activity using rubberboard or other similar with a crew for 2 or more people who rely on rowing power. Rafting itself doesn't actually look dangerous, but if the current gets out of control, it will be very dangerous. Many accidents occur during heavy currents, such as the case of the Fadli, a student at Gajah Mada University. The victim was thrown from the boat. While trying to save Fadli, his colleague found it difficult to save because the victim is in the mainstream, making it difficult to pull him over the edge. So, after being successfully evacuated, the victim followed victims and performed suicide, but the efforts were insufficient. Guys, sometimes we may think, why is there still someone who wants to do something even though it's dangerous? Because they think it's something challenging and fun. That's why they make the sport a hobby. So guys, if your hobby includes, please pay attention to your equipment. But besides the problem of equipment, you also need to monitor natural condition, because the weather and condition of the place that do not support greatly affect to your safety. So always be careful whatever you do, okay? Here are some extreme sports that can endanger our life. Although there are still many, in fact, but I'm just talking about it. So I think that's all from me. Thank you for watching my video.